Good morning. Ugh. Mostly, that's my sweatpants. Ugh. Okay, another morning, same activity at the same time. It is, I think, a little before 9. I just got off the phone with Alliant Energy because, see, you should be able to see it in this video. That power line up there going to that pole, which then goes to my building, we need to try and get buried because it's just going to be in the way for anything that we want to do in the future. And so I am in the process, well, I just started the process of finding out how much it would cost to get that line buried to the building, so that it's one less thing that we are worried about running into with any new construction, because that is a concern. It's been a concern for a while, and frankly, like the way that it hangs, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it in this video, but up above us, the neighbor's building, like it hangs super duper close to their building, which I feel like is probably a code violation, and we're just not safe. The other thing, so if they're not gonna bury it, I am gonna have them put in a new pole, because that pole, although it fits the vibe, it looks really rustic, it's really cool, I have a feeling that it is like fairly close to unusable, unsafe, rotten out. Like it's really aged. Hey, don't be yelling. Give it to me. Give it to me. Ugh. Close to rotten out. So have them put in a new pole if they're not going to bury it. And when they put the new pole in, they'll probably mount it higher. And it'll probably take care of some of the problems. So, I don't know. Started the ball rolling. That is the first activity for today. I also installed the new fridge into the bar over there this morning, first thing, because Willie went and got the fridge last night and then left it in his truck. So, put that in the fridge, or put that in the bar, and I have a whole bunch of stuff getting delivered today and tomorrow to make this weekend happen. But so today is going to be another day full of projects. So come along. 1000% got distracted this morning. I had to do payroll, write the checks for payroll this morning, and then I restaked and rearranged my plants, and I went through them and the ones that I'm taking to the store. So not all in all unproductive, but I restaked a bunch of the plants, watered everything because it needed to be watered. I've been really bad about neglecting and not watering most of my plants. Snake plant thrives in that case. And I moved some stuff over there. So Fiddle Leaf Fig is now in the window with one of my monsteras. I have 2 other monsteras behind me. That one's on a plant stand. That one is up on a little shelf. I have a philodendron White Knight, I think. It's not a white princess, it's a white knight. And my lemon lime maranta, or prayer plant. That used to be the only one on there. I realized I could fit 3, so that's that little plant corner. I have a whole slew of plants downstairs as well that I went through, restaked, went through. A lot of stuff, like I said, needs to be moved to the store. So yeah, I also do need to do a lot of repotting. So if I run to Ames today, I'll probably get some potting soil and some orchid bark and some perlite to pot all those up, because I'd like to have them out for extended hours next week. Next week is the Backroads Junket Trail. But I just ate lunch. I will probably take dog OUT shortly, and he's sleeping on the couch, so I don't want to say his words. And then I'm gonna rearrange my back storage area, clean that out, get it ready to rock, and then figure out next steps from there. So I ordered these off Amazon. These are gonna be the squeeze bottles for the dipping sauces. These are exactly what I thought that they were supposed to be. I ordered a can opener and this is a calibrated thermometer time temperature things. This right here, this, what happened, Amazon? These are supposed to be the paper boats that you put sandwiches in. It is an entire case of frames. Like, I mean, don't tempt me with a good time. I would like to put paintings in all of these. But what, Amazon? So now I gotta go get my computer and figure out how does one report that this is the incorrect item. Because this is very much the incorrect item. Like, what, Amazon? I filed a return, so I gotta drop this off at a UPS store at some point when I go to Ames. Just add it to the list. These, on the other hand, these are gonna work really, really well. And they fit in the door of that new fridge, which is awesome because I would like to keep all of the like food making things in that fridge. Like, it is designated as the food fridge. Just from a food safety perspective and everything else, it helps. I am going to change a couple things on my menu for this week as far as cocktails go. I'm taking mimosas off and putting in Cuba Libres, which are rum, Coke, and lime. I find with the mimosas that, you know, once I open a bottle of champagne, that bottle of champagne needs to go. Otherwise, it's no good. And so, like, this weekend, I had somebody order a mimosa, and I think there were maybe 2 mimosas that came out of that entire bottle. So that bottle essentially got wasted. So unless we are doing an event like brunch flights where more people are doing mimosas, it doesn't necessarily make sense. So I'm going to take that off. The only reason I did it is because I thought bike riders like mimosas, but we all know how that turned out. So I am going to also mop the floor at some point today, I think, if not tomorrow. Obviously, it needs to happen tomorrow before flight night. But yeah. Freaking Amazon, man. Supposedly they're sending me the right thing. I don't really trust them, so I wonder if I need to go figure out an alternative. It's always something. This is the disaster zone. That is the storage area / utility space. So I'm gonna deal with this now. It's bad, but it can be fixed, so we're gonna fix it. Woo! Here is the after. So much better. I didn't show you the before of this, but this also exponentially better. Laundry to the house. Trash. I do need to go get something. I would like to hang those fly swatters right here. So I need to go get a screw and the impact, or 2 screws and the impact, and hang those there. But man, we have a functioning storage space again. It's beautiful. All right, floor is mopped. I gave a walking tour to some ladies here that are originally from around here. They were all cousins. They all live dispersed, one's in southern Iowa, one's in Minneapolis, one's in Maxwell, and the other one's in Nevada. So 2 of them are relatively local, but so they were just kind of on a walking tour, and I ran into them in between, going back and forth between buildings, and they were asking me what this was, and so I said, well, come on in. And I showed them the place, and I couldn't believe it was in Collins, which is cool. But so I did that, and then I mopped the floors in here, and let me show you. So storage, I already showed you this. I already know all good. Storage, it's beautiful. I moved some stuff around. I'm gonna figure out, I have a shelf outside that I might bring right here that has plants on it, because I moved the rocking chair that was there into this corner because I took the 2 big plants that are mine, that I say are not for sale, took them over to our front porch. So that's where we're at so far. Feels like another really productive day. I need to get Mosley out on the trails. These little black bugs are just biting the heck out of me, which is so unfortunate. So yeah, I'm gonna get Mosley out on the trail and then continue on, figure out what the next move is. No lie, this is the first time that it's really starting to feel like fall on the trail. And I mean, we come every day, but this is the first time where it feels like the colors are starting to pop a little bit. I know things are behind because it's been like really warm, but I mean, the trees, it's not just a heat thing. Part of it is it's a light thing. So this is the first time that it like really feels like fall. So that's kind of cool. The fall colors, maybe making lots of noise in the leaves. Neither of us could freaking sneak up on anyone, even if we wanted to. So happy fall, I guess. Finally, October 1. We are just back from the trail. We met the cows for the first time today, and let's just say he was not a fan. Afraid, and therefore growled and barked. The cows were unfazed. Did not move. Didn't care. This one, though, they got real close. Like, the cow was trying to sniff him. Steer, I suppose I should say. Big scary back there. Didn't like it. Anyway, just checked my email. Got a pretty disappointing email that so I had applied to 2 grant competitions to help pay for this pavilion that we would like to build, and I got an email from the first one, which was the bigger grant or pitch competition, which would have been for up to $15,000, which would have been massive, and then I didn't make the final. So that one is out. So here's to fingers and toes and everything crossed that we make the final of the other one, which I think it's 4 finalists. The other one was top 5. This one will be top 4, and everybody who makes the finals gets something, which I assume was the same for this other grant competition as well. But we need to get some grant money if we want the pavilion built, and we need the pavilion built. So say a little prayer for me or whatever, that we make the finals of the second one, because the first one, like I said, was just disappointed with that information. All right, we'll go in. 2 dinners tonight, so we're meal prepped basically through the weekend. This one is gluten-free lemon garlic pasta. This is stir fry with rice. Both have chicken thighs in them. All right, just again ready to lock up in here for tonight. Crock pot is in here, so this is what the setup is gonna kind of look like. Gotta return my picture frames tomorrow, you know, whatever. And then tomorrow is a big day because tomorrow's flight night and we have a food truck coming, so flight night might be really busy. Also could not be busy at all. I don't know. Anywho, I ordered more flight night cups today and cocktail cups. Just looking at those because I need them. Probably need to do a restock on some other cups here at some stage, but that can potentially wait until next week. I don't super anticipate being really busy this weekend. You never know though. Flannel Fest, hopefully people decide that they would like to be here. Another really productive day. Still a little bummed about the grant competition or the pitch competition, not making the finals of that one, but it is what it is. We move forward. We'll figure out how to build the pavilion, even if it's off of ad revenue. Not that I think that we're anywhere close to that anytime soon, But yeah, thanks for watching.